What is it about nature that is so good? Like, I've come here to Ethiopia, and the difference it makes to your everything inside you, as opposed to being stuck up in an office, is really quite phenomenal, really quite remarkable. I mean, to be honest, look at this. Oh, wow. But like when you're among nature, what it does to you is you experience and feel, and you sense with all your senses and more what nature, what reality, what everything is, what it's all really about. And I think you realise what it's not about is any rigid rules as to how it should behave, and there's no like nature you're doing it wrong. Like there's no, you see a cloud, it's like that's a bad cloud. Like what the fuck does that mean? It's just the cloud. I think when you're among nature, you see that the ever changingness of it, the fluidity, and in turn it helps you unstuck yourself from your own like rigid views about the world. I've had these things when I like come to nature, or looking for some kind of like in a kind of serious way, being like, oh, I'm feeling all I want to be like calm or whatever. I find what it always does is coming to nature, places like this, it just brings out the child in me again. It brings out the little playful kid in me. I don't know, maybe I spent too much time fucking around with baboons today, or I had met two particularly pesky little Ethiopian kids called Afok and Elias, with whom I took his like big sack of maybe coffee or something like that on his shoulder, and took it back with him into the village. He had got me back off track. I was strayed off the path for a bit. But anyway, spending time with these little ruffians and watching the baboons made me see that, like, that childishness, that like little humour, the spark, the mischievousness, there's something good in that. And I think actually that is potentially what I think my strength is. What I am good at is this kind of this. Yeah. I think so. It's like this kind of attitude to things. When I do that, it does feel like me at my most me. And this is how I behave, like among my mates and whatnot. This is what I've been trained to do, so to speak. Yeah, actually, there just doesn't feel like there's enough of it in the whole world of stuff that I'm in. There could be, if we could open up the world of Buddhism and whatnot to a bit of tomfoolery, a bit of mischief, a bit of, not being so seriousness. That could be quite interesting, couldn't it? Food for thought.